MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. James Paxton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, they say short and sweet. Well, his last one wasn't so sweet. He only pitched 3 innings, and he and his team are expecting a lot more out of him. They really expect him to go deeper in this one and give himself and the team.
Outfield. Hmm. これやと寄りすぎやし。オフセット。ブロキャス。微妙に違うな。これかな。
A chance to win this one.
Here's Brock Holt now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on the way. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
This one's flared toward left center. Crawford is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
David Dahl is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here comes the 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Haggerty is there, 2 gone. That'll bring in Nick Solak. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Now the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes in with an average of .265, 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at T-Mobile Park. 2-0 Texas. Mike Fultonevich gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So here now is time.
これ変わってないな。こっちも変えとこう。アウトフィールドで。ブロキャス。これっすかね。
France. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
おはようございます。
So here's the
夜
cleanup
中に
hitter,
あ
Kyle
れエーペ
Lewis.
ックス
He
やっ
was
てたんで
hitless
す。
in the shutout last night.
マジうるさくてやばかった。ようそれ窓全開でやってま
Ready
す
to
よね。
deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball
全
that's in
然そ
there
れ
for
も
strike one.
周りの住
Hey,
人
when
の
you're
人も
featuring a mid-90s
たまったもん
fastball
じゃ
like
ないで
this
すよ
pitcher,
ね。
attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
セカンドえらいのんきに投げてる。
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to
まあ
second
それ
and starts
暑い
double
から
play.
窓開けん
I'm
のわか
not
るん
sure
ですけ
what
ど、
happened next. Maybe his cleats got
そ
stuck
こ
or
で
maybe
ガ
he
チャガ
just
チャやっ
lost the
てん
grip.
の
But
に。
the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
At the plate, Sam Haggerty.
Ah.
So take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's
たまら
back
ん
in
が
the
って。
starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
取られるか。
On the run is Taveras. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners
隣
leave a
は
couple.
隣で
They're
ね、な
still
んか言っ
down.
て
It's
たし、
2-0.
上は上でうるさいしで、挟まれてますね。
And stepping in, Charlie Culberson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
でもエーペックスなかなか難しいでしょ。
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him.
ない
On
わ。
2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So
前ちょっ
if you
とや
can
ってたん
locate
です
it,
けど
that's
ね、
pretty much unhittable.
途中でやらんくなりましたね。あれも初めにね、武器とか集めなあかんからね。
On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Sherton Apostle.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
Stepping in now, Sherton Apostle. As the first pitch to him is in there
あれ
for
な
a
ん
called
かあれっ
strike
すよ
one.
ね、モバイルでもやってるんですよね、あれね。初心者やけどって。ずったぼろやな。初めに射撃練習場があるから、
Maybe a
そ
little
こでね、
jumpy there as he
練
swings
習やっ
through the
てましたけ
fastball.
ど、
And there are the
結構あれ武
umpires
器の種
assigned
類
to
も
this
多い
one.
から、
Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike
でなんかいろ
Fillmore,
ん
one
な
of the
ね、
most
色があるから
consistent
ね。
umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Sherton Apostle goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Leody Taveras. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. A bouncer to the left side.
よいしょ。これ間に合わん。
And the inning is going to
早っ。
continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan.
足が速い。
It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
生身の人間が動いてるみたいですから。
To the plate now, Jose Trevino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
動きがもうね、ナチュラルですからね。
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2.
まあ、エーペックスもね、慣れてきたら楽しめると思うんですけど。うん。慣れるまでが大変なんですよね。
Lifted in the air to center field. And Haggerty's under it to make the play and retire the side. Rangers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0.
ちょうどこれ前やってる時にエンビスが来てなんて言ってるか訳してくれてましたからね。実況とかがどういう風に言ってんのかとか訳してくれましたよ。
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Needed that one to be a few feet higher, and the leadoff man is gone to start the home second.
The second baseman.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field, but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Calhoun. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
At the plate now, Luis Torrens. No balls and 1 strike.
ちょうどね、なんかエンビスの家の近所に球場があるらしくてね。実際にメジャーの試合を見たことがあるらしいですよ。
Next, Jake Fraley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second.
アメリカの球場ってめっちゃでかいんですよね。
And this one's in the dirt.
Wow.
In the dirt here. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
実際にね、アメリカで試合は見てみたいんですけど
The
ね。
1-2. Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So now to the plate, Ty France, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in
な
the
ん
zone,
とな
but
く
he
こ
got away
の
with it.
実況の喋ってんのはわ
A
かる
ball
ん
and
ですけ
2
ど、
strikes.
正確
Yeah,
には
guys,
わ
he's
からん
got
です
so
ね。
much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Heading out
Ah,
towards
right.
shallow right. Dahl is there, and he puts this one away for the third
この
out. So
実
a
況を
great
聞い
job there of working
て
out a potential
バー
trouble.
ッと頭で
Mariners leave a couple.
理
They
解
trail
で
it
きる
here
ようにな
2
っ
to
たら
nothing.
もう本格的ですけどね。
Stepping in once again is Brock Holt, as we are all set to begin the third
な
inning
ん
in
か
this
まだ
one.
ちょっとちゃうような感じですね。まあなんやかんや欠かさずデュオリンゴもやってますからね。今日のなんか夜7時ぐらいかな。なんか昇格のあれが決まるんですけど、
The 1-0.
昇格はちょっときついかもしれないですね。
Hit on the ground out
落
to
ちる
short.
ことはないけど、
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is
次
gone to
の
start
リ
the
ーグに
third.
上がるのはちょっとしんどいかもしれないですね。
Stepping in next, David Dahl flew out in his only at-bat so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 to David Dahl. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Dahl is out number 2 here in the third inning. In now, Nick Solak. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a soft
よっし
liner.
ゃ。取れんかった。
And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2. Solak leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging,
よ
and
っしゃ。
that's the third out.
なんとか。
One left for Texas, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
あれなんかよう見たらね、ハートマークみたいなとこ押したら
Mitch Haniger, the
何
next
回
to
も
bat.
できました。
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for
課
1
金
so
戦で
far.
も全然できますね、あれね。
Haniger.
で、あれ一回やったらなんか終わった後にもう一個だけハート回復しま
And
し
a
ょうとか言っ
fastball's
て。
in there for strike one.
うん。で、広告をまた見たらプラス1個ハートもらえるんですよ。
This guy is carrying himself with a
あれは
presence
助
out
か
on
り
the
ま
mound.
すね。
He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite
完
get to
全
that
無
ball.
課金で
And
で
he'll
きま
pull
すね。
into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring
初め
position here
探しまく
following
っ
the
たけど
opposite
なかな
field
かわ
double.
からなく
And you
て。
can see the M's leaderboard in that category right there as he currently finds himself third best on the squad.
ね、なおかつポイントもらえるからあれはお得ですね。
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. Ooh, he
ああ、
saws
出
him
てもう
off
た。
with that one. And there's one away. Next up is Kyle Lewis. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He's set and the pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
結構なんか出身のあれがよう出ますね。I am from Japan とか言って、
And it's 1-2.
and you とか言っ
Hey,
てね
make no mistake
あ
about
な
it. This
たはと
lineup's
か言
going
っ
to
て、
have to get going and get a little bit
私は
more
日本
aggressive.
出
This
身
guy's
です。
pounding his
あ
own.
なたはとか言って、
Base hit into right center. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the run is in to score from second.
これやばい、
It's
これ
now
やば
a
い。
2-1 ball
あ
game. And he
これ
is
はあかん。
out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially
も
when
う
it's
ちょいやっ
because of
た
an
けど、
unnecessary risk. He
間
had
に
to
合わ
all
ず。
the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Stepping in now, Sam Haggerty. Swing and a flare down the line.
よっし
Here
ゃ。
comes Calhoun. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today.
たまになん
Good
か
plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side
直
on
接
both
なんて
sides.
いうか英語を書きなさいっていうのがあるんですけ
Into the
ど、
box, JP
綴りがなんか
Crawford,
間
and he
違う
puts
こ
it
とあ
on
り
the
ますけ
ground
ど、
to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. So one run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the
ああ、
Rangers
ケン
2
さんおはよ
and
う
the
ございます。
Mariners 1.
暴走機関車。
Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi
Good
Watney.
morning, ケンさ
Matt,
ん。
I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the
昨
beginning,
日はも
given
う
the
あまりに
quality
も
of the
眠く
at-bats they're
て、
putting
あの
together.
後寝ましたけどね。
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the
Ah,
air
yeah.
out to right field.
ああ、
Down
取れんかっ
first, digging
た。あ、
for
そのま
2.
ま入った。
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Charlie Culberson.
うわお。
To the plate now, Charlie Culberson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit down the third base line. Seager fields it cleanly. And that's out number 1. Digging in will be Sherton Apostle. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the stretch.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he sets him down swinging. Leody Taveras is sent packing for the second out of the inning. At the plate now, Jose Trevino, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Soft liner toward first, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Texas. And now in the box, Shedlong Jr. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game.
なかなかマリナーズのね、借金が減らないですね。3位やけど借金10ありますからね。
Now the 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-1.
おー、いった。これ捉えたんじゃないですか。おー、入った入った。持っていった。
So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mariners are back within 1 at 3-2 now.
いやー、行きました。シアトル借金。
Yeah, if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore.
これはギリ
Unless
ギ
you're
リ
the
入
guy
った。
standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Luis Torrens. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
これで1点差ですね。
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jake Fraley. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
ちょっとまだ1点差で負けてますけどね。
That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun waits on it. 2 gone. So two are gone here in the M's half of the fourth, and that'll bring in Ty France. Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger.
Oh,
back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
連打で。
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach make his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
メジャーもね、かれこれ10年前ぐらいからやってますけどね。
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Tavares waits on it. And that's the third out.
なんとか1点は取ったんでね。
One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Brock Holt. Now the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
AEW ならわかりますが、スポーツ違い、AEW って何でしたっけ？
Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Lewis. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number
1 out, bases empty, and into bat next
い
will
ろ
be
ん
the
なスポー
outfielder
ツありま
David
すから
Dahl.
ね。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lewis waits on it. 2 down. Next up, Nick Solak.
The second baseman, Nick Solak.
Ready with the first pitch. Here
確
it
かその
comes.
WWE も
A ball
ゲー
and
ム
no
化されて
strikes.
ますよね。
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Lewis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The right fielder, Kyle
Now here's the first offering.
Lewis.
なんかやったことはあるんですけどね。
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this
アメリ
evening.
カン
And
フッ
that
トボー
total
ル
is
とか
currently tops
ア
on
イ
the
ス
ball
ホッ
club
ケー
through
と
the
かです
first
か
couple
ね。
of months of the season.
あれはあれで面白いですけどね。
Next to dig in, Sam Haggerty. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
アメフトもでもおもろいけど、ルールがなかなかね、感覚でやってますけど。
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been
今度そのアメフトの新作が出るんですけどね。
But no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Crawford has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
まあそこはね、人それぞれやからね。おー、下抜けた。これで同点。
Rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score and the Mariners have drawn even. We are knotted at 3.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run.
めしめしタイムです。
Nothing hit extremely hard, killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
バスケもね、面白そうなんですけど、あれもルールがなかなかね、頭入ってこないんですよね。
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
バスケのゲームもやってたんですけど、なんかね、まともにプレーができなくてね。
Fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Haggerty over at second. Crawford at first with no outs. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this is on the ground to short.
これはダブルプレー。
One there, on to first, a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to spin that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he
モ
can
ン
do
タナ
that.
が好きで。
First offering on its way.
アメフトもでも結構チームの数多いですね。
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1.
アメフトも確か毎年あれ8月ぐらいに新作が出るんですよね。
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle.
よいしょ。
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So next to hit is Willie Calhoun. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit to first.
Oh,
what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Striding in is Charlie Culberson. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left.
まあアメフトのゲームもね、まあこのメジャーもそうなんですけど、全部英語やからね、なかなか大変なんですよね。
Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece.
そこがなかなかね。野球はなんとかやれるんですけど。
Now at the plate is Jake Fraley for his career in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to win.
It's knocked down at third.
それた。ダブルセーフです。
E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the DH, Mitch Haniger. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Wow.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Fraley on second. France on at first with nobody out. Stays alive, still 0-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him.
それた。監督は真っ赤。
that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Next to hit, Kyle Seager. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Dylan Moore will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 1 hit, 3 errors in the inning, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Dylan Moore remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Ready now is Sherton Apostle, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
そうや、ピッチャーやっとかんとやばいですね。39。23か。
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
この回まで行ってくれるといいけど、ちょっとスタミナがやばいですね。
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that one yanked just foul. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball
これ
hitters,
で
but
6個目
more
の
often
三
than
振。
not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate now, Leody Taveras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left
これが
center.
抜けた。
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Up next to
When
the
you
Rangers,
drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the
さす
mound.
がにも
And
う
we're
変え
going to
と
see
か
a
んと。
pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Domingo Tapia comes on to pitch here with 1 man
Tapia-san.
gone in the top of the 7th. In now, Jose Trevino. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
あ
And he
あ、
popped
ファ
him
ール、
up.
ファール、ファール。
And this is going to be a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches
あ
just
あ、
off
外
the
れて
plate.
る。
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
You know, taking
粘
you
りま
inside
す
the
な。
mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford loves it. And that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brock Holt. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound outside and get ahead. Much
打た
more
れてもうた。
susceptible down.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3
また
game.
勝ち越されました。
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David
ああ、
Dahl.
しかもこれ持
Oh,
っ
and
て
he
かれた
hammers
じゃ
it
ん。
to deep right field.
ああ、
And goodbye. This
逆
one ain't
転
coming
ツーラン
back.。
このツーランは痛いな。
It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-3.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
完全に自信がなくなってます。
At the plate, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Slapped hard the opposite way, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, and it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Designated hitter.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's set. Here it comes.
微妙に外れてる。
Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little
第
foul.
5、3球団レ
3
ンジャー
runs
ズ。
already home here. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
3点差か。
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2
うわ、
on
ヒ
this
ットの
2-run
数
home
も
run. Get up
え
and
らい
stretch.
ことになっ
Whole
てますけ
half
ど、
of the
エラー
7th
がす
coming
ごい
up.
です
It's the
ね。
Rangers
お
6
互い
and the
4回エ
Mariners
ラーしてますね、
3.
これ。珍しいですね、こんなエラーしてんの。エラーだらけ。
So here is Kyle Lewis. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. Rounded
あ
safely down the
あ、
line
最悪
toward
のボテボ
first.
テや。
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Sam Haggerty. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Lifted in the air to center. Tavares
あ
waits
あ、
on
セン
it,
ターフライ。
and he makes the catch for the second out.
ナチャーですな。
Now batting.
So now to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to
これ
straightaway
またセン
center.
ターフライ。
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Willie Calhoun.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Calhoun.
And a ball 1-0.
あれボール入ってますやん。
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the pitch. Outside, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Rangers.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is.
あちゃ。
In there at the letters 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. Fraley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Sherton Apostle.
Next to stand in is Sherton Apostle. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and two now. Into the windup and the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Rangers set down in order. They still lead it 6-3. Joely Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
シンカー、スライダー。
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
ああ、振ってもった。
1 and 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. Hard sinker misses
これはボ
2-2.
ール。
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Calhoun waits on it. 1 away. Now to the plate. Here is Luis Torrens. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. Tom Murphy will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. First delivery to him. High and deep to center field.
けど上がりすぎ
Ranging
か。
back is Taveras.
あ
On the
あ、も
warning
うちょい
track, he makes the
届かんかった。
catch. Next, it'll be Jake Fraley, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
もう一伸びやったん
Looking
ですけ
too
ど
good
ね。
for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
あれなんかエラー消えてますよ。さっき44って書
Tom
いてます
Murphy
けど。
will remain in the game in the
4-0
8th
になっ
spot and
てる。
take over at catcher.
エラーの表示がバグってま
Set
した
to start the 9th in
ね。
this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Leody Taveras. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Up next for the Rangers, Trevino. He's listed in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
さっき44って書いてましたもんね。そう言われて4回もエラーしたかなと思って。
Now a ball rolls
エラー
softly
の
to
記憶
second.
がなかったんですけ
Fielded
ど。
cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So next to the plate for Texas, Brock Holt. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is returned. Nothing across here this half. Nothing more in the Texas half of the ninth. Last chance coming up now for Seattle. They've got some work to do, down 6-3. Jonathan Hernandez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ty France. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. Having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
シンカー、スライダーチェンジ。
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. This is hit sharply to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
やっぱエラーしてなかったですね。
Next will be the
レン
designated
ジャーズ
hitter,
の
Mitch
エラー
Haniger.
4
He's
が
doubled and singled in 4
さっき
at-bats
入
in
って
this
たんですけど。
contest. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner.
おー、ライトの
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
あー、
The
セカン
throw
ド
into
行くん
second.
か。
And
あ
he's able to
ー、
hustle his way up to second as he'll reach
危な
here
い
with
な。
a 2-base
か
hit.
なり強引に行く。
The third baseman.
白井。
So now into the box is Dylan Moore, and he's got to get on
危ない
base
とこ
any way
で
he
したな。
can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
おーっと。
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Lewis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Comes set. Now the pitch. Tossed over to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
あー、最悪や。キャッチャーフ
Trevino
ライ。
has a play. Makes the
終
catch,
了。
and that's the ball game.
Boy, this was a wild,
カイル・
sloppy
ルイ
affair.
ス。
A
キャ
close
ッチャー
finish,
フラ
but
イ。
a lot of errors on defense made this one pretty unpredictable. They'll take the win, but man, it's time to clean up the ballpark. They can't continue to make errors.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Texas
ヒッ
Rangers
トは
won the
打ったけ
win,
ど、
although in sloppy
3点しか
fashion
取れ
with
ず。
4 errors in the field. Colby Allard gets the win
13
and
本打っ
relief,
とっ
his
たんですね。
second of the year. Jonathan Hernandez hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious
また出
Rangers,
直し
6
ですな。 なかなかやっぱ、負けが多いですね。これでまた連敗ですな。 なんやかんやもう6月ですね。借金が11ですか。反則済み。今すごいんですよ。エンジェルスとアストロズが、えらい、貯金11ですか。10ゲーム離れてんすよ、これ。まあ、レンジャーズは最下位なんですけどね。ここの差が激しいっていう。これもほんまに、いつ最下位になってもおかしない感じですね。うわぁ、レッツもえらい。貯金だらけですね。まだまだ借金が多いですな。10ゲーム。大谷さんとこがえらい調子がいいですね。よいしょ。また出直しですな。よいしょ。さあ、終わりますか。ポイントもなんやかんや10万近く溜まってきましたね。はい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではではでは。